Animals, we love them. They are an integral part of the planet Earth. They provide the human race with food, protection, friendship, or even intrigues. Humans are also categorized as animals, with religious instructions to have dominion over the rest. And we have. But it seems the animals are beginning to take example from us humans. That example, though, is not something to be proud of in Nigeria because here in the country, our animals now have a growing reputation of being some of the most corrupt living things on earth. You don't believe me? Check this out. Remember the story of a snake eating over 36 million naira of fees paid to an examination board in Benue State? Or the gorilla in Kano State that abandoned its normal diet of fruits and veggies and instead ate 6.8 million naira worth of naira notes? How about the monkey that decided to swallow 70 million naira belonging to northern senators?
That's why I even came to see whether it's true that they can actually swallow money. So
Do you think it's possible?
I don't think so. I don't think it's possible. You can see them now. So I don't even know where they even came about them that they now started swallowing the money.
Feel insulted. Like they don't rate up my IQ or anything. I mean, it's ridiculous for you to come and tell me, a graduate, that an animal swallowed over 70 million naira. I mean, well, to be honest, it shows the level of their own IQ. I mean, but I'm enlightened and I do not believe them.
Only in Africa you can hear that a monkey swallows naira or dollars or pounds. So it's very, very funny, honestly.
Well, there's a new contestant in the animal corruption contest. 17.1 billion naira voucher eating termites. Instead of the huge amounts of money in the previous heist, the termites devoured 17.1 billion naira worth of receipts belonging to the NSITF. So, is there a new species of animals that are feeding on money, or what I like to call moneyval? Well, not quite, says zoologist Dr. Mack. Dr. Mack, what do we have here? Is that the snake that swallowed our 36 million naira?
Unfortunately for me, this is not the guy that swallowed 36 million naira. On a serious note, it is virtually impossible for animals, especially the animals that have been indicted so far, to swallow naira notes. It's impossible.
And what would these animals usually eat? Talking about a snake, a gorilla, a monkey, and now termites.
These guys, they are so specialized on sensing their food. You see this tongue action the snake is doing? Mm-hmm. It's tasting the air, the same way you would smell good food cooking, mm-hmm, and you take a deep breath, or you smell foul air and you spit. They are able to taste the air and know, oh, this is my kind of food. This is a computer. This is no food. The gorilla is a herbivore, eats plants and leaves and whatnot. It's not going to eat money, no, or paper, no. And then what other animal? The monkey, omnivore, will eat. And then termites. Termites don't have this penchant for money. So before you would have termites destroying documents in the office, that office must have been abandoned for years. Okay? Mm. So the place becomes infested with termites per se. They've dealt with the timber, they deal with the table, and then they deal with the papers in the table. So we're talking about an abandoned office, not an office that is inhabited, And then even when because the paper or the vouchers are not their primary food source, you could just have them eating around the edges, So the place will have virtually been abandoned for like 10, 15 years before you have them eating the entire paper and eating the vouchers and you can't read prints and all that. So that story is entirely false.
Despite Dr. Mack's protestations, this is not the first time animals have been accused of corruption. Remember George Orwell's 1945 novel, Animal Farm? The pigs, led by Napoleon, created a system to better themselves at the expense of others with the help of the dogs. Euphemisms or not, animals in Nigeria have so far made away with 17,212,800,000 naira. While these monies are nothing compared to the vast sums public officials have been accused of or pardoned for, it is almost difficult to tell which is the more corrupt of animals, the tamed, the wild, or those at the top of the food chain, humans. Adesua Omoruan, Arise News.